So on this video, I'm talking about how to calculate how much to sell your pigs. You know, pig farming is a profitable business if done very well. But if you don't know what you are putting in, you won't know how much you will get out of it. So that is why, as a farmer, you should know the amount of money you are putting into your pigs, because that is the only way you can know how to get them out. Hello, boys. Some of my boys. So, as a farmer, you should know it's actually raining here. So, as a farmer, you should know how much you are putting into your pig farm, because that is the only way you can be able to know what you get out of it. Now, how I do it on this farm, pig farming is not a kind of business that you are selling every day. As a pig farmer, in fact, as a livestock farmer, you are not selling your market every day. On this farm, I sell pigs every 3 months, sometimes every 4 months. It all depends. So now, as a farmer who is selling your pigs quarterly in a year, what you should do is, since you know that it will take like 3 months before your nest sells, before you start selling pigs again. So what you should do is, if your farm is a 500 capacity farm, or if your farm is a 1,000 capacity farm, or 2,000 capacity, or any amount, or even 50 pigs, ask yourself, since I'll be selling my pigs in the next 3 months, let's say that you finish selling your pigs today, ask yourself, how much will it take me to run this farm effectively? Buying feeds, if you have workers, paying your workers, if you have other some farms. I've gone to some farms that have security that patrol around their farm. If you have security, how much will it cost to pay those security? How much will it cost to maintain them? Now you check all these costs, and then you impute the water the animals will be using. You put the cost of buying their feed. It's darker here, but I'm trying to show you guys more of the things. It's dark. I usually come to the farm in the afternoon to see the progress of my workers daily on the farm. If I can come daily, I come daily. If I can't make it daily on the farm, at least I come to the farm like 3 times in a week. So as I was saying, you calculate how much it will take you to run your farm effectively for that 3 months. Now, the cost you factor in majorly will be feeding and payment of workers. Those are the 2 major costs. Then you should include medication, cost of pumping water. That's if you're not in a place where there is constant electricity, cost of pumping water, and every. Now let's say that you have a 500 capacity farm. Hello guys. How are you all doing? Baby girl, Alpha. I'm playing with them. So, as a farmer, you should calculate how much it will cost to run your pig farm for that 3 months. Every money spent on your farm. I have a comprehensive pig farming course. This course basically tells you everything you need to know about pig farming. It's a course that contains 50 practical videos, from how I manage my pigs, to how I mix their feeds, to how I know the ones that are sick, to how I medicate them, from A to Z of pig farming. A practical video course. In fact, this course is basically as good as you going to a farm and learning pig farming for 3 months, because I covered everything in detail with about 50 videos on this course. So if you try and get it, and it's very, very affordable. Very, very affordable. So you should get it, and it will help you in your pig farming. Especially if you're a beginner, or if you're someone who has recently started your pig farm and you're struggling, it will help you massively. So get it, guys. Get it. In that 3 months, you factor it in, you calculate it, and then you ask yourself, okay, let's say you have a 500 capacity farm. Ask yourself, okay, since it took me 500,000 naira, or let's say 1 million, to run this farm effectively for these 3 months before I start selling the next time. So therefore, how many pigs do I have to sell to be able to cover this cost of this running cost and then also make profit on top? For example, on this farm, there are we are almost about 1,000 capacity on this particular farm. Now, every 3 months, which is when I sell, I factor in the cost of running my farm for that 3 months or for that 4 months before I sell. And then I ask myself, what number of pigs will I have to sell to be able to cover these costs and also be able to make profits? So sometimes I sell between 50 to 60 pigs at a go, and I make up the money I used to run the farm for that 3 months or 4 months, and I also make profit on top. So that means this money I raised from selling these pigs that time, it will now be able to support the farm for the next 3 months until I make another sale, because by the next 3 months, other pigs have grown to slaughter size, or I can sell other pigs too. I sell growers, I sell winners, and I sell in pigs. But by the next 3 months, I would have had another batch I can sell and make enough money to run the farm for the next 3 months. I want to go in and show you guys more of the farm, but everywhere is dark. Hello, boys. Hello, boys. What's up? Hello? Everywhere is dark. So let me go where there's lights. So you factor in your cost of running your farm for that 3 months, and then you sell the amount of pigs that will generate you enough money and profits too, because you're not running the pig farm to be able to just be making money to be running the pig farm. You are making money to run the pig farm and also take some out as profit. Then from that profit, if you want to expand, you expand. If you want to take it out and do whatever you want to do, you can take it out and do whatever you want to do. But it's always advisable that you keep expanding and expanding, because that is the only way you can be able to scale your business. Now, let's say from that money, let's just assume that it took me 1 million naira to run this farm for that 3 months. And then after selling my pigs, I get 1.5 million or 1.2 million or 1.3 million. Now I have another 1 million to support the farm efficiently, to pay workers, to buy feed, to pump water, to buy medication for the next 3 months. So that means I'm basically not putting money, I'm not bringing out money from my own personal money or from my other businesses to put into this farm. The farm is basically running on its own, paying the workers, buying the feed for the animals, and doing every. And all I have to do is that every 3 months I sell pigs to cover up for the next 3 months. And then if there is profits, which there is always, which will always be there, I take it out. If I want to expand, I expand. If I want to take it out to do another business, I take it out and do another business. But as a farmer, someone watching this video, what you should take away from this video is that the easiest way to make profit from your farm is to structure your farm in this way. Every 3 months, you come to your farm, select animals that have reached the age of slaughter, or growers, anyone, just enough to cover up for the next 3 months. Then when that 3 months reach, make sure you get another money to be able to support the farm. By that, you are easily knowing your cost of running the farm and the profit you are making. If you can't be able to make money to support the farm for the next 3 months, that means you are basically selling at a loss. So it's always advised that if you want to run your pig farm, you run it this way. From my own experience, it has worked for me. From what I've seen others do, it is working for them. So that's basically it, guys. That is how you make your farm sales. Very easy like this, and it is very, very easy to know your profits. Hello, boys. Let me zoom a little bit. So that's basically it, guys. See you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.